Also, when you're working on these particular engines, or the leader engines, this may be a modern leader engine, I'd need to check, I don't think it is though. The hardest part of working on the cylinder is the shroud, the bloody shroud. It is such a pain. You've got a flat head down there and down there on the other side, and this side lifts up. Ideally you remove the in fact on the leader you've got the starting motor there, I believe, so maybe a touch easier on here, but I do need to remove that. What is that? Some sort of sensor. So you got to kind of remove bits and pieces and then peel the shroud off. Sometimes the side pieces come off. What have we got on the other side? I think I've already done that, haven't I? Yeah, that bit there. So you just got to basically find all the hidden screws and then peel the bloody shroud off as best as you can without breaking it, and hope that it all goes well. There's another hidden screw just down here. So going back to what I was saying, it's such a pain. I actually can't get the shrouding off, and when you can't get the shrouding off, you can't do any of the work. I'm going to try and drop the engine. I'm going to add the extra hour to the work. You have to undo everything from the rear brake line to the throttle cables to all of the electrics, and then you can slide the front off. Now this will be a couple of things. This will do a couple of things. It'll be ready for a second-hand engine if I ever sell the Chinese and then can do it. And also I'll be able to get in there and have a look, like this one here, look. The other thing I'll be able to do is compare them up, compare them side by side, see what the differences are. If a leader engine would fit in there, then actually there's no reason why I couldn't buy a slightly older leader engine if it was cheaper. Although you're probably messing there with something you don't need to mess with. So yeah, so I'm currently messing around with hidden bolts here and there and so on, and electrics, in aim to get the engine off completely. How comes you went to a mechanic?
Well, because I was trying to get it done fast, because obviously technically driving in the city is illegal.
You're lucky.
What I'm doing.
That's the only answer I would have accepted. That you needed it done quicker. Yeah. This guy paid a mechanic to fix his bike. But also, when the mechanic messes up a basic task, you're meant to take it back, Warren.
You should have took it back.
Yeah. So Warren's rear light blue. He paid a mechanic to put a new bulb in. I assume it was just a new bulb.
Yeah, it's just like a...
But now his rear brake light is stuck on, which could be a bulb issue, or it could be a brake light switch issue.
It's a brand new bulb.
Yeah. Sometimes the bulb's put in wrong, or they put in the wrong bulb just to get you out of there. But surely when you left, you checked it. No, you didn't, did you?
Well, no, because he like literally, because I went out and then like literally, he was like, and then I checked it when I got out the garage, and it was like, it's not working. So I drove back in there, and then he turned the engine on. I don't know what he did, but he turned the engine on. He went like that, and it started working for a second, and then I was like, oh. But then when I left again, it wasn't working.
So you might have a bad brake light switch. Where's your coolant top?
The who?
That's a coolant top. You need a lid on that.
I didn't realise.
Hopefully it fell in there. If he had to fiddle with your bike to get the brake light on and off, and you paid him to fix it, then that was wrong, wasn't it? If he had to mess with something. If he was messing with the brake light switch, so I can see it's on, I can see the light there, look, it's stuck on.
They didn't do nothing, Charlie. Nothing. It's like on 24 hours or something. Nope, nothing.
Yeah, so it's stuck on, which could be one of the switches, or it could be the bulb. So what do we do?
Nothing.
Well, it's illegal. No, I'm surprised I managed to get. I was lucky. Obviously, I drove to Chelsea.
All right, take the mirrors off. Just twist them off, both of them, and then we'll take some bolts out.
Oh, what's going on? I ain't got no strength, man.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Car. Go on.
Are you okay?
Tweedledum and Tweedledee, look. The size of him, he can't undo the bloody mirror. Hey.
I'm done with this.
He just showed you up. Go help him. Turn the light off and all the engine off. Right, take that off because you might have a brake light switch that's out. Over here, guys, I'm finding more and more wiring that's attached to the bike. And then we've got the fuel tank here in the way. It's a pig at the moment. It's really horrible. Next step is to get off the throttle cables. Everything else appears to be loose from the bike, I think. I'm just trying to kind of work it all out now. We've got all this down here. So we've got this up here, so we'll undo them. That's fine, that's attached, that's all done, that's all done, that's all done. Right, we've got a sensor on the injector. Let's get that off as well. And then, yeah, you just need to check everything, because once you move the body forward, you don't want to be attached at all.
I paid 25 quid.
We've worked out that the front brake light switch is not good, guys. So look, that's good. You can see it working. Ting, ting, ting.
Yes,
So the rear is working, front is not. So we'll pop the front switch off. The wires are working. We've tested them, so the switch is the issue. Do you know what? To an extent, it's not the mechanic. He's changed the bulb. He's done what you've asked him to do. Charge you £25 though.
That's too much.
It's a lot of money to change a bulb, but he should have recognised that it wasn't right, that it was on, and then he should have said to you, your brake light switch is dodgy. He said he's coming today. Alright, Warren, stand at the front. Just stabilise. You don't have to do much. You're not going to be taking weight. You're just stabilising. That's all left and right.
Yes, that bolt there. Yes, sir. I've done this before anyway. Yes, sir.
Right, so let me just think. I feel like I think I've got everything.
You just need to whack it. You whacking it?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, just.
Yes, you got it.
So,
Right, so wait a minute. Because.
Oh, that's nice.
So wait a minute. So we'll give Rab a bit of a wiggle, because one of them will make it lighter. One. That's it. He's got it. That's it. There you go.
Done.
So now I think. Right, I've got it one.
yep.
I think we're separate to the engine now, but I'm not sure.
Alright, ready? 1, 2.
Right, where are you grabbing those?
Wait.
I'm not sure. Also, let's not go far. Yep, yeah, under there. Let's not go. Oh, wait.
You got it? Oh my god, the whole fucking thing's falling off.
Right, that's good. That's what we want. But something feels attached, doesn't it?
Yeah, something can look like.
Gotta be careful in case it springs.
Bolts off, I think.
Good.
Right. So, is that it?
Right,
I think
let's
so.
try it.
Let's go. 1, 2. Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Wait.
That's it. Stop that down.
Got it.
Look at that.
Done it.
Boom!
Good work, you guys. That should stand, Ron. Should stand. There you go. Woo!
All my
There we
guidance
go.
helps.
That L plate come in handy.
All my guidance helps with sure Charlie.
Yep, you did that all on your own, Jeff.
Right, let's take it off.
Bloody hell, I was like, we
At least now everything is accessible. Look, it's all there. Like the exhaust.
So is this engine completely fucked?
Oh, I'm hoping I can rebuild it up here. You see?
Oh,
See, if
okay.
you take all that pot, I can look at it properly, Charlie. Take
Exactly. It all has to come off. Exactly. Although saying that, there's specialist bolts on these, on the manifold.
Yeah, do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I haven't known them to that in a long time though. So, if you're ever considering doing something like that and that looks like a faff, it is. But don't let it put you off. Do everything slowly and surely. Everything you think you've taken off, there's always going to be 1 or 2 or 3 extra things. You saw that with us a minute ago. It's always the case. bit by bit. Apologies, I know you guys didn't see anything there. One of the bolts was stuck, rusted in, but I tapped in a slightly bigger Allen, and we got it out like that. I think it was a 6.5, and my first turn attempt was on a 6. I didn't realise it wasn't quite snug enough. But we're good, we're out. Let me get this exhaust off because it has to come off. Now I can't get the manifold off because that's a specialist tool, look. Specialist shape. Now I used to have a set of them, but this is a newer engine than my set. I don't think I'll have anything that'll go in there. It looks like a house shape. Interesting. I'm not going to mess with it. I probably don't need it. I just need the shroud to come off from the other side enough to get to the bolts. There's actually one bolt there, look. I just need the top one. So I'm just messing with this area here, really. Compressed and stuck. Something stuck. What am I missing? Three bad valves. They're not under tension. They're just bad valves. Piston's not damaged. Cylinder head is not damaged. Wow. I need to see now how I get the top end off. How I get the valves out. I think it's a push pin, this one. Them pins in there, look. Alright, let me have a play with this. They're bad. They're in bad condition. I'm gonna check online for second-hand heads.